a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Welcome back, sweeties. Today we will be talking about. I forgot the intro. Welcome to Our Way Podcast. I'm Shell.
And I'm Kayla.
And today we will be talking about doing the things that our parents did to us. Will we continue the process or will we change things up a little bit? What are those things that you will not do that your parents did to you? Or what are the things that you will do that your parents did? We're going to talk about it today. I'm sure we both have some things.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's get into it.
Well, if I ever am to have a child, I think mental health days are very important. So if my kid is like, Mom, male or female, I need a mental health day. You're making good grades. I don't see why not. Because in my opinion, I feel like I feel like parents, and I'm not even saying y'all because I can't remember if y'all said this, but I feel like parents raise their kids as if when you become an adult, you don't get time off at work, and you do. So I know you're supposed to train a kid for how real world is. Mm-hmm. You get PTO, you get vacations, mm-hmm. you get sick. Mm-hmm. So I will allow my kid, even if it's a once-a-month thing.
Well, last I checked, these kids is out of school more than they even.
Well, I'm hoping by the time
I still have
my child gets to school, that will change.
I'm still raising a teenager. So last I checked, they get e-learning days where they don't do nothing when they at home. They get spring break a whole week. Every month, the kid get a day off. If you look at the academic calendar school year, every single month, the kids are out of school at least one day. Because they come up with these made-up holidays and these teacher work days. We ain't had no teacher work days when I was in school. Teacher work days, teacher PD days, teacher this, teacher that, President's Day. Bye. Mental health day, you better take it on that day. Sorry.
We're talking about me, sweetie.
Go ahead.
And my kids.
I'm sorry, I just felt a little passionate about that. Go ahead.
You still do what you want to do with your child. We talking about me and my child.
He ain't getting no extras. Please be clear about it. Go ahead.
My child still gonna get a mental health day.
Go ahead.
I was on TikTok and I saw this girl, and she said something to me. Well, not to me, but she said something in her video that I thought, I don't see why that would be a problem. If I am to ask my kid to do something, I don't know, something small, like, can you pick that up, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they say, Mom, I'm really tired. Do you mind if I, pick it up later? Like if it's not on the floor, or, mm-hmm. I don't see why that's a problem. Cause I'm tired too. So let's take a nap together. I don't see why that's a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see what that's a problem. We could do it later.
So I want to clarify.
Okay.
So you saying there's something on the floor and the child is walking
by
it.
I said if it's not on the floor.
Okay, but where are they picking it up from?
So like if it's something on the table and I say, hey, can you pick that up and put it over there? Mm-hmm.
And they come back to you and say, well, Mom, I'm a little tired. Can I just do that later? You gonna be like, oh, okay. That's fine, because I'm tired too. Let's take a nap.
If it's a piece of mail or if it's something real minute, yeah. Let's take it. I'm tired too.
Well, it sounds like you as the parent should have thought about that before you. If it's minute, then that's something you should have thought about before you even asked the child.
But no, because y'all parents be taking it far.
Y'all parents?
Yes.
Oh, you parent. But do I do that?
No, I'm just saying parents in general.
Got it. Okay,
I'm not a parent, so I can include myself in that.
Okay, so you're saying with your child that if it's something on the table and you want it removed and placed somewhere else, if they're not in the mood to do it or they're tired, they don't have to do it in that moment. They can do it later.
Yes, I think my kid will get tired. Me too.
Okay.
I don't think that I will say the phrase,
Come on, say it.
"You too young to be tired." I won't say that.
And who says that?
To me?
Who says it? Who said it to you?
I feel like everybody says it to me. So I won't be saying it to my kid.
Okay.
What's another one? I'm trying to think of some more. You have any that you changed?
I don't think that I changed what my mom said to me. I think I changed in maybe some of her discipline strategies. Like when I was coming up, kids were meant to be seen and not heard, so they didn't have an opinion. I allowed you all to have an opinion, and we sit and discuss it. Now, my opinion may be the end all be all, but I definitely would hear you out and hear your perspective. So in my house, you did not have that option. It was, I said it, and you better not, actually in my house, you better not even say, well, why I gotta do that? These kids, some kids is take verbal too far. They be like, well, why I gotta do that? And I don't wanna do that. And none of that was going on in my household. She was not having none of that. She said it, and you was gonna do it. And if you did not do it after the first time, then you already knew the consequences.
I won't be taking that either.
So no, I did not bring that along with me.
And neither will I.
You all had an opinion about things. And like I said, my opinion may avail in the end, but that doesn't mean that I didn't take what you said under consideration. And the same with your brother. I take what he says under consideration also. And sometimes I do override you all, or I did override you, but I definitely heard you and listened to what you had to say. So my mom, it wasn't really what she would say to me. It was more of maybe her disciplinary measures that I did not bring along with me. Not all of them. Because I got whooped. Let's be clear about that. I've disciplined. I've whooped my kids. Yes.
My child was still...
But it was some steps before we got to the whoopings. The way my mom was, she said it. If you didn't do it, whooped. That's it. It was no second chances to get it right. So yeah, I didn't bring that along with me. What else did not bring along with me when it was time? Oh, what I did bring along with me is that I wasn't allowed to spend a night at people's house.
Oh, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to do that. If it wasn't like my aunt, a couple of my aunts, no. I wasn't allowed to stay at people's house until I became like a teenager, like an older teenager, is when I was able to stay at friends' house. And if it was a Saturday, you better have have yourself back at your house at 8 a.m. because you're going to church. So I couldn't not go to church because I was out the night before. So I had to be back home.
We're not doing that. The Lord know your heart. We ain't doing that.
So yeah. Oh, and what else my mom did that I did not do was my curfew at my house was my same curfew at my friend's house.
We're not doing that either.
I didn't do that for my kids. But in the same token, my kids didn't go nowhere that had no curfew. So, but
we're not doing that either. Snuggle, I love you, but we're not doing that.
Yeah. So because what my friends didn't have curfews. I was the only one who had a curfew. My friends did not have curfews. So if she told me to be at her house at 12 o'clock and I was not, then of course I was in trouble. So what we would do is, because we was never going to make that curfew time. We was living our best life in them streets. We was living our bestest life. I wasn't going to make curfew. So what we would do is say, okay, I'm going to go stay at somebody else's house, one of my other friends' house. And then when she caught on to that, she was like, you be at their house at 12 o'clock and you call me.
And you know what I've done? Y'all, come on. It's 11:55. Let's go in the house. 12:05. We back outside.
No. We was in them streets, like in the streets. Like, no, we lived in one city and we probably was 2, 3, 4 cities over. It was like you leaving at 11:30 from the teenage clubs, going back to our area. We was in them streets. What am I got time for that? No, I got time for that. So yeah. I didn't do that with my kids. If you miss curfew, you miss curfew.
Well, when I used to go to parties, I mean, y'all would come get me, so.
Yeah, because you didn't have any friends that drove. So, yeah, we would just come get you. We wanted you to go. You wanted to go, so we would come get you because you didn't have any friends that drove cars. All my friends, as soon as they turned 16, they were driving. Some was driving before 16. Some was driving at 15.
Well, I mean, like you said, that part don't apply to me.
Okay.
But my kid, I think depending on the kind of kid, depends on how lenient the curfew is. In my opinion. I don't care what you do in a party. Well, let me tell you that. I don't care if you twerking and stuff like that. I don't care about that because I did it. I don't care. Live your best life, friend. But you better not be in no rooms. You better not be doing no drinking. None of that. None of that.
So, cause you did it, it's So, cause you did it, it's okay for.
If my 16-year-old is outside at a party and her friends is twerk, I mean, so what? What's she supposed to do?
I'm sorry, I didn't like the fact that I came into the garage and my daughter's hands was on the floor and her butt was up in the air on some little boy. I did not like that. I was not happy about that. And neither was I happy that my daughter's hands was on the wall and her butt was in the air and the boy was on the back of her. I did not like that neither. At a different party. Didn't like that. See, she's in the streets for a long time.
I got 2 degrees. I ain't got no kids. I pay all my bills. Me twerking at however old I was at that time ain't
too young to be twerking.
No effect on that life because the people that was acting all high and mighty, where are they now?
I don't know.
Pregnant. With children. No degrees. So I don't care about that. Live your best life, sweetie.
Yes. As y'all can see, I'm gonna have to pray for my grandchild. She ain't gonna have any rules.
Yes,
until she or he comes to Mimi's house.
They are gonna have rules.
Then they'll have some boundaries.
But I told you, me and the potential baby daddy didn't already talk, and our kid is gonna be a little loose, and that's okay. But we gonna establish the rules before 5, y'all. Before 5, we just gonna struggle a little bit.
Trust.
In the beginning,
that kid is gonna be like 2 different people come to my house. You gonna be like, yes, Mimi. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, Ma. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Give me a second. I'm tired. I need a mental health day. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. I got your mental health day. I got that. I feel you all right.
My child gonna be a great child. Me and baby daddy just gonna struggle in the beginning.
Yeah, I heard it out of her mouth already. Struggle in the beginning.
But by 5,
it's gonna take them 5 years to get it together. Lord be a fan.
We're gonna be straight.
Lord help it. Well, I'm trying to think. Was there something else that I did not do that my mom? Oh, that cooking stuff.
Yeah, we already talked about this. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
No.
I barely cook dinner. So.
Well, she corrected me already. Telling me I didn't cook 3 meals a day. I only cook 2. Okay, guess what? You might get 1 up in here. Fix some cereal for breakfast. You might get 1. So yeah, I didn't take that with me neither.
I think I'll be more laxed.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Like I tell you all the time, you need to just relax.
Very much so.
I think I'll be more lax.
If I relax, then you wouldn't be who you are.
I don't think that's true.
I do.
You could relax a tad.
No.
I'll be more laxed.
No. No. Sorry.
Yeah. I just
No.
I will.
Well, guess what? I'll let you be relaxed. I'll give discipline and structure at my house to your child. And then she'll or he will go back to your house and run it. And take mental health days. And don't do things when you tell them to do it.
That is not what's going to happen.
Oh, no, it is. That's facts.
No, it's not.
That's facts.
You act like I'm not going to whip my child. I am.
Mm.
My child is not going to cuss me out. We're not doing none of that.
I didn't say anything about cursing.
I'm just saying, we're not doing none of that. But let's say I have a great child, follow instructions, can follow commands, do homework.
You don't command a child.
Mom.
It's not a dog.
Okay, so when you say, go pick that up, Kayla.
It's not a command. I'm asking you to go pick that up.
I didn't hear you say, will you please go pick that up?
Well, I'm not going to say, will you please?
It's a command. It's a command. We just gonna be chilling at my house. Because I'm gonna have a good child.
Chilling.
And yeah.
We all wish and pray for a good child, but at the end of the day, it requires some work.
And I'm going to do the work.
You just told us it's gonna take you 5 years to get there.
I said maybe. Maybe.
Girl.
Because here's the thing, we've talked about it, and if he don't ever want to be the bad guy, that leaves me. I don't want to be the bad guy all the time.
So somebody gonna drop the ball.
So sometimes we both just gonna be fools.
Pray for us and this unborn child that's not even in the conception.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not pregnant.
No,
keep it cute.
No. That's not even That's not even nowhere here. But it's being talked about already as if it is, but it's not. But I'm gonna pray for it.
Well, we have to talk about it. Mistakes happen.
Not a mistake. Yeah, it was a mistake that you
happened.
It was a mistake that you didn't take the necessary precautions, but the child is a mistake.
That's not what I didn't say the child mistake. I said the slip ups happen.
Well, she didn't pull out and pray. She was birth control.
Not you telling these folks my business.
I didn't. You just did. I didn't. You just told them. I didn't tell them anything.
Dang.
I told them nothing. You did. Just saying. All I'm saying is that some things that parents create should be handed down because it's for structural reasons. And she's throwing all the structure out the window.
No, I'm not, y'all. Watch.
Well, what are you keeping?
You have to go to school.
That's the law.
I know.
That's not
But you'll be amazed at how many kids don't.
Yeah, but that's not parental. That's the law.
Okay. You will have a bad time. I'll be a little late.
Okay.
You will have a bad time. You will get yelled at if you cannot follow instructions. You will get a whipping. What else? I don't know. I'm not a parent. We'll see as I go live.
Well, I think that I'm gonna have to pray for you.
Please do, sweetie.
That's what we're gonna have to do. Because this baby's just flying by the seat of its pants.
Well, we'll keep y'all updated. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what your child is going to be like, or what your child is like, and what you took, what you did not take. And when you see us, don't forget to say,
Hey girl, hey.
I'm a diva.